Imagine living among people, working, getting married, traveling, and everything about you is a lie. This isn't the plot of a movie, but a true story of a man who fooled everyone for 20 years, until a coincidence stranger than fiction exposed him. In the late 1990s, a man named Arthur Knight entered the UK using a Canadian passport. He appeared calm, educated, worked as a university lecturer, and lived a completely normal life. He had friends, a wife, even a medical file, but no one knew that his real name wasn't Arthur Knight. It was Nicholas Rossi, a wanted criminal in the United States. In 2008, Nicholas Rossi was accused of raping a woman in the state of Utah, USA. He had a long criminal record that included domestic violence, tax evasion, and fraud. When U.S. authorities began to pursue him, he suddenly vanished, as if he had evaporated. Nicholas managed to forge new identity documents and slightly altered his appearance. He traveled to the UK and lived there for years under a fake name, without raising any suspicion. He portrayed himself as a polite, educated British gentleman, sometimes using a cane and claiming to have serious health problems. Some who knew him even described him as the perfect man. In 2021, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Arthur Knight was hospitalized after testing positive for the virus. His fingerprints were taken, and that's when the unexpected happened. The hospital's system automatically cross-checked the prints with Interpol's database, and the result was shocking. A perfect match with a U.S. fugitive who had been on the run for over 13 years. When the police confronted him with the truth, he began to act. He claimed to be ill, unable to walk or speak, and even went as far as using a wheelchair, despite security cameras showing him walking just moments earlier. He tried every possible way to deny that he was Nicholas Rossi, even after being confronted with DNA evidence. After several months of investigation, the truth was confirmed. He really was Nicholas Rossi, and Arthur Knight was nothing more than a mask he had worn to escape justice for 2 decades. Currently, Nicholas is awaiting extradition from the UK to the United States to face his old charges, and he could be sentenced to life in prison. You can run from the law, but not forever. 20 years of pretending collapsed in a single second, all because of one